I'd like you to begin with your legs up on the wall, have your head supported on the bolster like a pillow. And I know there's a few of you new to the class today, so just have the shape, have your legs up on the wall, and your hips about 15 inches or so away from the wall. You want to feel the back of the pelvis resting on the floor and your knees quite straight without effort. This one a little stiffer than the left. Yeah.
It is.
Okay. But no surgeries. Okay. Very good. And then let's just have the arms out in a T shape, palms up toward the ceiling. All right. Scoot back a little bit. There you go. That's good. Now, sometimes, even in this shape, with the arms out in a T shape, you start to feel a little stretchy sensation in the shoulder, especially if you've had an injury, some sort of impingement. It feels stretchy, but really, we're we're not really stretching any muscles here. The muscles that you have this sensation in are actually shortening. Now, you're welcome to stay here in this shape with your hands out to the sides. We work with healing sensation that can be sometimes a little intense, a little strong, but somehow, some way, you know that it's okay. So if it feels like you're a little bit on the edge here with your hands, you stay. Otherwise, you continue wrapping your elbows around the end of the bolster. Have your hands underneath, potentially. Yes. And then find a shape where you can be quite passive with your arms and hands. See if you can really relax, soften, let go. Eyes closed, slowly turn your head to the right. Okay, we found the blockage in the shoulders. Now we're going to find it in your neck. Slowly turn your head to the right. Just slowly increase. And then rest. Let the shape be passive. We use your body's natural healing physiology. We're stimulating it. It goes to work. We just rest and watch. Okay, then bring your head back to the center. And slowly turn to the second side. It looks like you can have your hands back a little more. Yeah, keep them back on the back end. one of the many, many reasons we like the shape, legs up the wall, head supported, is because it naturally induces a state of calm. It, it slows us down. And feel that. Feel how your breathing slows down. Your heart rate slows down. It may work a little bit harder to get the blood up to your toes. Nevertheless, it slows down. We breathe in and out of the nose. Let the breath take care of itself, as it always does. Bring your head back to the center. Release your hands and interlock your fingers under your right knee and bring your right knee toward the center of your chest. Yeah, have an interlock of the fingers. So we invite some compression into the fingers themselves. The calf muscle weighs into them. Your eyes still closed, and you orient the shape, knee toward the middle of your chest, not the left shoulder, not the right shoulder, center chest. And then now you feel the blockage in the hip. If you're new to the practice, the skill that you can focus on today, and it's really the only skill we ever really accomplish in this practice, and that is the skill of discerning what is healing sensation. Each joint has its own personality and its own way of communicating with you, its own quality of pain, its own quality of healing sensation. And feel for a moment how you can add some pressure. You can add a little pressure, keep it safe, keep it confident. You could back off and not feel much at all. We continually seek something that's just right. Knowing that some people in some shapes are not going to get much sensation at all. So then, if that's the case, we don't get concerned about that. We don't go seeking sensation either. Okay, release your leg up. And bring the left knee toward the center chest. Fingers behind the knee, aim for the sternum. Yeah, good. How's this feeling? Feels good on your low back? There's the blockage. Feel the difference? Yeah. Relax your belly, relax your low back. Your hands and arms, pretty much the only thing working, moderating the pressure in the groin, all the compression and flexion in the hip flexor muscles, the belly and back against the floor. They say you can sit out in the middle of a cornfield in Iowa and hear the corn grow. You can sometimes hear, you can hear the change in your body. It's a deep, deep listening. You feel the reorganization as a little tension lets go, something resolves, there's a little shift. Those are golden. Release your leg back up onto the wall. Now you should all have a strap. Find your strap and bring it around the ball of your right foot. Just like that. So there's an arch, there's a heel, and then there's the ball, the base of the big toe and the little toe. That's where we want the strap. Big and little toe base. Adjust your hands up high so the elbows are quite straight. Keep your heel on the wall. And at some point, with all the texting and the way we use our thumbs and fingers these days, we all get little arthritic sensations in the fingers over time. So this is for your hands and your fingers. Squeeze the strap evenly between your thumb and your fingers. Doesn't have to be maximal, just needs to be complete. Engage your thigh, extend your knee, opening the back of your knee toward the wall. Use your shin muscles to bring the toes and the top of the foot toward you. Okay, and then listen to the sensation and the change in the back of your leg. Sometimes even the inside part of the knee. Open the sole of your foot. See? Keep the healing pace. Keep a healing rhythm. Okay, leave your heel on the wall. Come all the way back. Now, we want to work on this knee. Yes, that's it. So just keep your knee, keep it on the wall. Make it feel safe in your knee. Yeah, scoot back. All right, now slowly bring your heel off the wall. Don't let anything else change. The movement only comes from your hip. Okay. Feel how different it is in there? Yes. That's the yoga. Okay. We just got to get that knee used to fully extending. It's good for your knee. Don't even bring your heel off. Yeah. This side will be different. Okay. All right, and then let's bring the heel back to the wall. If you need a rest on your hands, if you're new to the practice, that may be necessary. Otherwise, go to the ball of the left foot with the strap. Okay. Now your hands and arms hang from the strap. Your shoulders kind of slung from the strap. So don't pull. Instead, activate your legs, let your shoulders drop. Right leg can relax, the left one becomes active. And open the toes, open the sole of the foot. Find your way fully, as full as you can, into your knee. And if that gets tricky, then you might be too close to the wall. Up through the heel, down through the tibia, down through your knee, down through the femur, into your hip, into the floor. It's active. Your hands are working, but your arms hang. Slowly bring your heel off the wall. It could be a millimeter. It could be more. Okay. Now come back a little. Yeah, see, it's so new for that knee to fully extend. It's just learning and figuring it out. So give it time to figure out. That's excellent right there. Close your eyes. Feel. We go from doing mode into feeling mode. Open the toes, open the sole, and then back to the wall. Okay, take the strap off, set it aside. Okay, and we're going to cross the right foot onto the left knee. So the figure four shape. Yes. And when I say knee, sometimes people take that literally and put the foot right on the kneecap. We don't want that. We want it just below the kneecap on your thigh. All right, and then the ankle bone, that big ankle bone, we prefer that on the inside, the medial part of your left leg. Then slowly bend your left knee, slide your foot and heel down the wall. And then go for the same shape we used to open the class with your hands and arms. Maybe they're out in a T. Maybe you wrap your elbows around the bolster. Maybe your hands slide underneath. So the bend in the left knee is just to the point where the stretch in the right hip is sustainable. Now bend this knee. Just slide your heel down. Up, that's enough. Feel the work here. Yeah. So sink into that feeling. Eyes closed. Slowly turn your head to the left. Where does the mind begin and end? It's everywhere. It's in your foot, it's in your knee, it's in your ankle, it's in your hip. Notice all the different sensations that come with the shape. Ever so slightly increase the turn of your neck and head to the left. Let your shoulders drop. Just let them go. And then relax as fully as you can throughout your body. Would it help to have this? No. 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 Yeah. Slowly bring your head to the center. Slide your left leg up. Release the right foot up. And then put the left foot over the thigh near the right knee. Good. Ankle bone on the inside, if doable. All right, and then slowly slide the right heel down the wall. Go onto the bolster with your foot. Put your foot right on the bolster. Too much? Oh, okay. It looked like you kind of needed that. Okay, then slide the right foot down. Get the sensation just right in the left hip. There it is. Is that okay, Kim? What do you feel?
That's about as good as I can get it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty strong there, right? Yeah. But not too demanding? Okay. If it's too much, then you may need to scoot back a little bit.
I did a little.
Okay, good. Slowly turn your head to the right. See, we really have no idea how the body needs to unwind. We have some pretty good ideas how we got here, but we don't really know the best path to unwinding and undoing, and really the best path to healing. So we don't worry about that. We just come into the shape, we merge, we join, we let go, we forgive, and just let it take its course. Bring your head back to the center. Slide your right leg up and release the left leg up. Arms at your sides. Okay, bend your knees and push yourself way back. Stretch your body on the floor some and then roll onto one side, push yourself up, and have a seat on your bolster. Face the center of the room. Bolster fairly centered in your mat, maybe a little toward the wall. Sitting on your bolster. Soles of the feet together. And instead of pulling your heels in close, measure out 2 hands away from your pubic bone. Okay, so bring your feet out just a little bit toward me. That's it. And now take a little extra effort to get the center of each heel touching, the big and little toe base touching. Sometimes the big toe part wants to come apart. That's okay. Out a little more. Come out with your feet. More, more, more. A little more. There you go. Close your eyes. Slowly curve forward. What do you feel here?
Right here.
In the inner ankle. Okay. All right. But you have room to curve forward a little bit. It's not too strong.
Yeah, that actually feels better to curve.
Okay, good. Yeah. How you doing? How's your hip? A little scratchy. A little,
Yeah, this is always stiffer anyway.
yeah.
I feel a little bit of swelling on the right side because
That's where you landed. Okay.
But it's a lot better.
Yeah, yeah. So this is, so you've got some bruises in there from the fall, right? So you can come into the shapes and you're going to feel the sensation of the bruising, and that's helpful because that helps improve circulation and all that. So just pace yourself. That's good.
I'm just gonna stay on here for a while.
Yeah, and the other thing that's so helpful about this shape and about this practice is that whenever we fall like that, the trauma gets pushed into the joint, into the hip joint. So from this day forward, it's going to be really important to do this shape and the next one. That it's good timing because it'll keep the trauma from really landing in your hip.
I'm riding again, and I noticed that this leg is up, and so
you're feeling it. Yeah. Well, good. You're back in the saddle.
yeah.
Again. Head heavy, shoulders uninvolved. All right. Yeah. So this is kind of a scary shape. Okay. Slowly uncoil. Similar to the shape we did at the wall, cross your legs now and have your heels out away underneath your knees. So cross. That's it. Yeah, now feel how you're sliding off the bolster. So your yoga is going to be stay on the bolster. Okay, get right in the middle. Okay, slowly curve forward. Okay, hang on. Feel your sit bones on there. Okay, slowly curve. Resist with your legs to stay right on top. Keep going. Use your legs. Stay on top of the bolster. You got to get to this stiffness. Feel it? Feel the work in the hips too. All right, this is nice. Okay, from your sit bones, from the sensation that you feel in your hips, slowly uncoil. In other words, we don't deny that, we don't avoid it, but we also don't make it too strong. Switch the cross of your legs, left in front, heels by the knees, slowly curve. There. Okay, come up a second. Okay, now that's new territory in your hips. It's going to help you stay right on top of the bolster too. So now slowly curve. Yes, there it is. This could be the most valuable shape in the class for you. This is a really nice one. You're doing a good job on it too. Instead of pursuing the shape, we listen to the change. Okay, slowly uncoil. Nice. And now extend your legs straight out in front of you. Legs together. And now, similar to the way you did on the wall, we'll activate both legs. All 10 toes come towards you. Both heels move away toward the middle of the room. Your knees move down toward the floor. So you got to engage your thighs. If you're sitting too far back on the bolster, it won't work. In fact, scoot a little bit forward from center of the bolster so the thighs aren't supported quite so much, and you can move your knees down. Just that. Soften in your upper body. Don't hold yourself in a rigid, straight back quality. Soften and make your legs work. Okay, now keep your legs strong. Keep pressing the knees down. Keep squeezing your muscles and squeezing the bones with your legs. In a sustainable way, you do this. And now slowly, with your eyes closed, begin to curve. Lead the way with your head. Your chin comes towards your chest. Your shoulders start to curve. All right. Don't let anything change in your legs. Don't let go. After all the time I say to let go, now I say don't let go. Maybe I should say keep your legs activated. We're always letting go. Okay, so the whole action is to bring healing pressure into the bones and the knees and the ankles, but it also is fundamental to getting your spine to begin to curve from the crown of the head through the tailbone. Okay, toes this way. Lots of that. Press your knees down. Now, slide your hands down. Feel the stiffness here again. That's the target. Okay, squeeze your legs together. Press the inner part of your big toes together. Press the knees down. Squeeze the inner thighs. And slowly uncoil. Keep all those qualities as you come back up. So the back of the body has so much reinforcement to keep us upright, basically fighting gravity for all these years. Layers of muscle, layers of connective tissue. And so you get a feeling just now of how resistant that is to the flexion of your spine. Good feedback. Now, you're going to come out of the shape, spin around, have your head toward the middle of the room, and your feet on the bolster. Knees bent, feet on the bolster, head on the floor. Oh, and you'll need your strap. How's the temperature in here?
I'm warm, but
Okay, we'll cool it off a little bit. Okay, so we let your spine and the muscles along your spine adapt to the floor. After all that flexion, this is essentially a back bend, adapting to a flat surface. Okay, find your strap, open your strap up, fold it in half twice. Hold it overhand up toward the ceiling, shoulder width apart. Let's fold it in half again. There. All right. And firm your grip, your thumbs and your fingers. And have a look now. Let's stay off of the buckle and the fold of the strap. So you may have to come in a little bit. Look at your wrist. So the underside and the top side of your wrist are both open the same. There you go. Firm your grip. And now tear on the strap like you're going to tear it apart. Use that leverage to extend your elbows. And slowly start to lower overhead toward the floor. Go slow. Keep this quality. Keep tearing on it. Keep reaching. Keep extending the elbows. See if you can find your way into a new part of the elbow. Don't try to touch the floor. Work with the healing sensation. Okay. So if you need to come up a little bit, make it feel safe, make it confident. The shaking, all the uncertainty, that we welcome. Good. Relax around the base of the neck. Let your head be heavy. Okay. If there's any kind of fear response at all, we have to do everything in our power in this moment to undo the fear or the tension or the stress. And then come back to this kind approach into the shoulders. Excellent. Ever so slightly, press your feet into the bolster to move your low back more broadly into the floor. Not athletically, not a big demand, but just a presence. Your mid and low back spreading into the floor. Your chin lifted slightly, your face relaxed. Okay, notice where the work is and keep it where it's supposed to be. All right, now your feet are pressing slightly and it's from your feet. You slowly raise your arms back up so that you include your entire body as you raise, extending the elbows, squeezing, a tearing quality back up toward the ceiling. See if your elbows extend more. Extend. Push up toward the ceiling. Yeah. Do the elbows. The other way. Okay. All right. Now, let's set the strap to the side. Arms at your sides. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Okay, so just the same way we did earlier. The knees go wide, the soles of the feet touch. That's it. On top of the bolster. Okay, arms at your sides, palms down. Okay, now here's the question, one of the questions that you're asking yourself, that I'd like you to ask yourself is, can I be passive in the shape? And you got to be honest. Does it feel safe to let gravity just take over on your hips? If not, then we don't fight that. We have to, uh, we do not force passivity. Okay, now once again, press your feet into the bolster just as they are. It's a little different, a little awkward. Press your feet into the bolster to move your low back toward the floor. Okay. Now, you're going to keep this quality using primarily your left leg. You may add in the abdominal muscles. Let's do that. Add in the abdominal muscles some to stabilize the shape. Press into the left leg to help keep it, and slowly raise your right leg up toward the ceiling. Good. Your arms may be helpful here too, pressing into the floor some. Extend the right knee. Yep. And now find the angle on your leg where you can fully extend the knee. Make your whole right leg super strong. Heel away. Flex the ankle. Toes to you. That's it. Just as we did earlier with the help of the strap, squeeze your quadricep muscles to the bone. Get the fullest extension you can on your knee. Press the left foot into the bolster slightly, your belly, your leg, moving your low back toward the floor. All that in place, only then do you bring the right leg any closer to you, not letting the knee bend a scotch, which ain't much. Okay, keep it strong. We work with the muscle cramping. You got to get through that. Head heavy, throat open, breathe through your nose. Assist with your arms a little bit now. Press the left foot, press the abs down, and slowly bring the right foot back to the left. Go as slow as you can. The knee turns out, the feet come together. Now the right foot will assist, along with the abs, along with your arms a little bit, palms down, raise the left leg. Heel away, lengthen your calf muscles. Good. Abs down, extend the left knee, firm your thighs. That's nice. Feel the unique work through the right ankle, through the right knee, and into the hip. Okay, come this way a little bit. There's full extension on the knee. That's it. That's it. Keep it strong. Support with the right leg. Don't let your pelvis wobble side to side. And slowly lower your feet back together. Knees wide, feet together. Find your strap. And bring the strap around the ball of your right foot. And now you'll extend your right leg up and away in a similar shape that you just did. Okay. All right, now your shoulders get to relax and drop. Your hands go to work again. There's a little effort through the left leg, keeping a connected quality through the whole left leg into your low back. Now turn the right heel out to the right. So from your inner right groin, the right heel just turns out to the right. It's a cylindrical rotation of a few degrees, just that. Okay, keep your knees straight. Okay, now you really have to layer in the abs here. Let this knee drop. No, out to the side. You really got to stay stable in your low back. Lower your right leg out to the right, just an inch or two. Straight over to the right. Make it feel safe. You got to keep using your left leg, keep using your abs. Don't let your body tip over to the right. If it starts to do that, you went too far. A little goes a long way here. You went this way, right? Yeah. Okay. Use your left foot, use your abs, and slowly bring your leg back up toward the ceiling. That's it. Release the strap, feet together. Put the strap on the ball of the left foot. Hands high, shoulders drop. The knee extends fully, the ankle flexes fully. And it's a cylindrical rotation of the whole leg. The heel turns out to the left. Maybe you bump into a muscle cramp. Maybe you bump into what feels like a hip impingement. Welcome that sensation. Don't let your body tip, and slowly lower your leg to the left, just inches, directly left. That's enough. See? It's new territory. Yeah. See, maybe the feedback is a response from your nervous system. A little jittery or a little shaky, a little weird. Okay, there's the work. Okay, come back up. Now it's this. Yeah, feel the difference. There it is. That's nice. The hard way. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, bring your leg back up toward the ceiling. Yeah, surely he didn't mean to turn my heel out to the left. Okay, it had to be the other way. No. All right, now release the strap, bring your feet together. Push yourself up. Bring your knees together, roll onto one side, push yourself up. Have a seat on the floor. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Okay. Now, you'll sit on the bolster. Go ahead and have a seat on the bolster. So if your torso has a challenging time getting past the tipping point, then you're always on a bolster. Yeah, get right on top of it. Push back up. Yep, there you go. All right, you measure the two hands out again, and you slowly curve. Bring your feet out a little more, Celine. Bring them out a little bit. There you go. How passive can you be? I don't think we really realize how hardening a judgmental thought is. You know, the judgment hardens. And so it's why one of the big pieces of the practice is to look on the stiffness, look on the rigidity with no judgment. That difference in perspective is palpable. Slowly uncoil. Okay. And then once again, you're going to spin around, lie on your back, take your time coming onto your back. The bolster will be crosswise underneath your knees. Have your feet toward the wall. I guess. But just don't have your feet touching the wall. Have your mat clear. So the bolster supports your legs, your heels touch the floor. Bring your right knee toward the center of your chest. Interlock behind the thigh again. Let your belly relax. Let your legs, both of them, relax the same. Your hands and arms do the guiding work. Center chest. Release your leg. Let it outstretch over the bolster. And bring the left knee toward the center of your chest. Fingers behind the thigh. Your first two fingers close up into the seam, the crease of the knee. Release your leg. If your fingers interlock under your head without too much resistance, elbows on the floor, then you go there. If not, a T shape, palms up toward the ceiling. I want you to have a shape where you touch into some sensation or not. Rest into it. That's the key. And lift your chin, open your throat. Open the throat as if you're looking up toward the sky, standing out in the parking lot, looking up. Keep that quality and slowly turn your nose towards your right shoulder or nose towards your right elbow, high and to the right. Don't push through the resistance. Bump into it, spend some time with it, and then rest. Feel the weight of your body, the support of the bolster. Feel the way your heels contact the floor. Slowly float your nose back toward the ceiling, head centered. If you have your fingers interlocked, switch the interlock. Open your throat, chin up, nose high. Make that the priority as you slowly turn to the left. Don't avoid the speed bump. Instead, we'll resolve it over time. Bring your head back to the center. Moving with the sensation, gently bring your arms to your sides. Okay, bend your knees and push the bolster away with your feet. Stretch your arms and legs. Big full body activation. And then when you're ready, roll onto one side and push yourself up. And find a comfortable seat. On the bolster, at the wall, somewhere comfortable. Close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart. An outer expression of the love and the light and the healing journey we all share. Namaste. Good job. Thank you so much. Yeah, good class. Any questions or comments, please let me know.